Within every WordPress installation that we do, there are some settings that we recommend that you update before you start inputting any information onto the server. Once you've installed WordPress and you have your dashboard, go to the settings and first of all click General. Under General Settings, we ask that you make sure that the WordPress address URL has the www. If you've installed this in the way that we recommended in our video, then both the WordPress address URL and the site address URL will be the same. They will have the http://www.yoururl.com.co.uk or whatever extension it is. If it doesn't say this, simply change it to what your URL should look like and then click on the Save Changes. This will log you out of your website and you will have to log back in. But when you come back in, you'll notice that your URL in the address bar is as it is typed in here. Under email address, have an email address in here where you would want your notifications of new comments, new users, or any other alert to go. Under membership, anyone can register. Remember, we said this under the user roles. Anybody can register means that people can register to post comments. Your default user role should be subscriber, which is the lowest possible user role that you can give anybody. This gives them access to comment only. If you were to give them administration rights, then anybody would have access to anything on your website. Please ensure that this says subscriber. Your time zone, unfortunately, computers are only good as the information that they're given. Your computer's time, the UTC time, is, in this case, 2014, September 17th, 4:40 in the afternoon. However, my local time is 5:40 in the afternoon. To make sure that scheduled posts go out when you want them to go out, I suggest that you make sure, if you're in the UK, that this is UTC +1, which means that it is the server time plus an hour, which will give you this time here. You can choose your date format here. September 17, 2014 is a nice date. However, if you do not like this, you can adjust it. For example, you can change it, and as you can see here, by changing around the F and the J, saving my settings, we've adjusted it so we now say 17 September 2014. You can also do this with the time and change this to be whatever you want it to be. I suggest this custom setting, JF, Y, gives you this nice date here, and your time setting, leave it as it is, 5:44 with the lowercase pm. Say that your week starts on a Monday, save your changes, and you're ready to move on to the writing section. Under the writing section, under formatting, you have the ability to convert emotions like this and this to graphics on the display. This is a nice feature and we suggest that you leave it ticked. WordPress should correct invalidly nested XHTML automatically. You don't need to worry about this. Default post category, you can change this so that it automatically goes into a category that you've created that isn't uncategorized. This means that you do not have the uncategorized section showing anywhere on the website. Choose a default category and have everything go into there. It's a much nicer way of doing things. You can also have a default post type. This could be set by your theme. The rest of the stuff in here, we suggest that you leave it as it is. Click Save Changes and move on to the reading section.